Of course, the icon of the tree when you enter and you look down the hill is the Tree of Life, and it has over 300 animal carvings all throughout it. You can look all around it, try to find as many as you can. And if you didn't know, it's actually built out of an old oil rig. But now let's go under the Tree of Life. Fat testing is tough to be a bug here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, a creepy, crawly, bug-eyed adventure. It's Tough to Be a Bug is an opening day attraction, opening on April 22nd, 1988. It's Tough to Be a Bug is actually located underneath the Tree of Life. Make sure to keep a lookout for the different animals you can identify under here. An anteater, that's appropriate. The rhinoceros, followed by a trail of elephants. Oh, look, the bugs. One of my favorite things is the movie posters or show posters they have out here. Weevil Knievel, the Terminator, Claire de Room, stink bug. I've never noticed that one before. Look at the frog. And a shark. Lobster. Oh, cute dolphin. So fun. And here is the plaque. Then we go up under the hill. This can get a little stuffy in the summer for sure. Now playing It's Tough to Be a Bug. Yes, this is a big ball of dung. The most memorable role in The Dung and I. Auntie. Beauty and the Bees. A cockroach line. It is a theater show. As you can see here, it's just a long bench seat with a little bit of separation.
Over here. Way over there. Way over. A little more. Little more. Little. That's perfect. Oh, and hi, hello, and welcome. Tarantulas, my friend Chili here. Yeah. Throw poison clouds on their enemies with deadly accuracy. No, they're not intruders. No, they're honorary bugs.
No, intruders must be terminated. No exceptions.
Friends don't exterminate friends, do they? They're mine. Bug bombs, zappers, sticky little motels. Nothing can stop us. Ha! Nothing! We're pollinators! We're pollinators! If you like vegetables, for fish we do flowers.
That's right. Good bug. Good little bug.
Your attention, please. We ask that all honorary bugs remain seated so the beetles, maggots, and cockroaches may exit safely.
There is a photo here. Hello. I think that's the first time I've seen that show and a kid did not completely freak out. It's a fun show. I wouldn't wait too long on it. Thankfully, you rarely have to. You have to wait for the next show to end. That's pretty much it. Sometime in the somewhat near future, that show is going to be shutting down and we're going to be remodeling that for Zootopia. I'm not a big fan of that because Zootopia is about human problems and people acting as humans. So I don't think it's a great fit, but that's the decision they have made. And so that will be here eventually. The best part of Animal Kingdom is meeting Kevin in the wild. She's so fun and colorful. As we exit, It's Tough to Be a Bug. Over here, you'll see Viva Gaia Street Band perform often. If you want a really fun time, just stop and dance with them. It's like taking a Zumba class. And then over here, it's Flame Tree Barbecue. I do think this has some of the, actually I think Animal Kingdom, the more I eat here, the more I think this is some of the best food you'll find in the parks. But Flame Tree Barbecue actually is really good. Now let's enter DinoLand U.S.A. First we come into Donald's Dino Bash, and this whole thing is like a giant play area. It's called the Boneyard. If you're wondering who the sponsor is, it's Scrooge McDuck Enterprises. This whole area has a really fun backstory that I will try to do an entire video on before, because if you don't know, the talk is that DinoLand is going to be replaced at some point. Hey there, buddy. He's so still, but if you watch him, you can see his eyes open and shut every now and then. It's time to fat test dinosaur here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Iguanodon. They are discussing getting rid of Dinosaur and replacing it with Indiana Jones, and I hear Indiana Jones is a phenomenal ride. But man, this part of the queue is just so cool. I hope they move these dinosaurs somewhere else.
Oh, this?
Hello. I'm Dr. Marsh, director of the Dino Institute, and I hope you enjoyed those quaint exhibits in the old wing. That's how dinosaurs have been presented to the public since the study of fossils began the Time Rover, an amazing vehicle that will literally transport you to the age of the dinosaurs.
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself.
Now, our dino should be about here, at the very end of the Cretaceous period. That's where you're going today.
I've arrived, it seems, just in time to correct a little misstatement.
Dr. Marsh.
That is impossibly close to the giant asteroid impact that destroyed most life forms on Earth. Our tours are designed to take you to the early Cretaceous period. And I can assure you that all time rovers have been securely locked on those coordinates.
That's right. See?
Securely locked. Access denied.
Oh, and one more thing.
Those locked coordinates.
We're in. Now, here's the drill. You follow the homing signal to the Iguanodon. Then I'll enlarge the transport field, and boom, you're back with one additional passenger extra large. And don't worry about that asteroid. You'll be in and out of there before it even breaks the atmosphere. Trust me, what could go wrong?
There are stairs, but there's also an elevator if you need it.
Time travelers, place all loose items in the pouch in front of you. Fasten your seatbelt and remain seated with your hands to the sueltos. Abróchense los cinturones y permanezcan.
The seatbelts go right to left. I recommend trying to sit on the far right side so you can pull it all the way out and reach behind you to your left, and then put it in and then slide down into it if you need to.
Time travel commencing in T-minus 10 seconds and counting.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the Iguanodon, and get out before that asteroid hits. Let's roll! Okay, now, let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Oleoramus. Hadrosaur. Raptor.
Time to get serious. Locking autopilot on homing signal now! Computer, now what?
Carnotaurus.
That's it! Abort mission! Abort! Abort!
Iguanodon.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself! Ah! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it! No!
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would, and guess who made it back with you? I better find him before security does. Thanks for everything!
Please gather personal belongings from the pouch in front of you and
I sure hope they catch that iguanodon. If you want to grab your dinosaur merchandise from Disney, better do it before too long. And if you want to be like Dr. Seeker, you can grab your own little dino puppet. It's a wild journey through time, but Dinosaur passes the fat test. If you want to know what that ride is like, it's a lot like driving on a road in Houston, pretty much. Lots of potholes. Yeah. All right, this is Chester and Hester's Dino Store. If you didn't know, Chester and Hester were a brother and sister that bought this, that owned this land before and discovered dinosaurs on it. That's what started this entire journey. Oh my goodness, you can get a little Kevin. I've never seen this. If you want to see a bunch of different pin collections, you can come to the world's largest pin truck. So Donald does meet and greets here because he found out he was a descendant of dinosaurs. Daisy and Chip and Dale are also around here causing some shenanigans. And then here is Chester and Hester's Dino-Rama, which is, there's one ride here and then there's a bunch of games. Carnivores. So the theming here is that this is an old roadside attraction. People started coming to see the dinosaur bones. The Dino Institute came here. The Restaurantosaurus is all about, is all filmed about, run by people that were working at the Dino Institute. And then Chester and Hester started their store, and then they also built this. Currently, all these games are $6 a piece, but if you win, I mean, most of these plushes are at least $20. Time to fat test Triceratop spin here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So you get put on a number, and then you find the Triceratop that aligns with it. I was lucky number 13. So, you know what? Let's try the back. There's a little more room in front, I think. I just realized, oh, so here's the seat belt. Here's how much room is left. You'd be a very, very tiny human being to that side from my size. So I just realized I can't actually go up and down because I sat in the back. All I can do is tilt. Oh, no. Oh, well, we're going to tilt. Also, do y'all know how long it took me to figure out that that was supposed to be, get the joke that this was a Triceratop? Like, oh, I'm going up. There we go. Now we're all in line. On the float, ready to do the dinosaur. All right, and this is going, well, usually it spins that way because that's the meteorite coming to hit you. It's a very dark joke if you think about it. Triceratop Spin is your classic Dumbo style ride where you can get on. It's just going to go up and down and tilts. So it's a great little kid ride. You know, very common kind of thing, but yeah, if you're a plus size person, you'll fit in it no problem. So apparently this dinosaur is called Cementosaurus. That's funny. So does this mean Cementosaurus is pregnant? Unfortunately, there's no shade here and currently no shows that are here, but if you ever want a place just to sit down and relax. There's tons of benches over around this area. Bye, Pluto. Bye, Goofy. Here come Pocahontas and Miko. Fat testing Finding Nemo, the Big Blue and Beyond. Theater in the Wild.
Now, these travelers came a long way, and they deserve a good story. So we're gonna do this the way we do everything. Together. Nemo!
Dad, it's time for school! In the big blue world, I'm gonna go explore.
You think that you can do these things, but you are wrong.
I hate you!
That never did swim! Right toward that boat!
But suddenly a diver appeared! Do you mind? What? I'm trying to swim here!
We're trying to find Nemo. You were showing me which way the boat went.
A boat? Well, I see the boat! Follow me!
Wait! Fish are friends. Fish are friends. Fish are friends. Not feared. Not feared. One bad fin is never stagnant.
Your escape plans never work, Gil!
But this time we got him. I promise. We'll all get out as long as we can swim. Together. We swim together.
That you. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Life isn't all that grim. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. What do?
We swim.
Have you heard of Peter in 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney?
Sydney! But his dad was coming. Nemo, did you hear? Your dad's been fighting the entire ocean looking for you.
Wait, stop. No one's ever stuck with me so long before. Please don't go away.
Nemo!
You're alive! And you are?
More explorers!
Time for school!
Now go get some knowledge!
And come on when you're done! Don't worry, I'll be careful.
But remember to have fun!
Wait, there's something I forgot to do. I love you, Dad! Bye, Ella!
Nemo!
Bye, Dory! Bye.
Bye, son.
Fat testing Everest here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. In my opinion, this is one of Joe Rohde's best legacies at Animal Kingdom, is the amazing queues, especially here at Expedition Everest. There is a single rider line for this one. The Yeti Expedition. Whatever happens, respect the power of the Yeti. The Dancing Yeti Inn. As you can see, there are two divided seats with individual lap bars. Now, these do have wraparound bars where they have to go around your legs as well. Now, I did not have too much trouble here with these. It was actually quite comfortable. It only has to go down as far as it has to go down. We're going to get a great, sunset view, though, with all the time it took. It's cold now, though.
I know, but it feels good.
Yeah. This is really beautiful. I hate this part so much. All the flags are gone. Oh, it's right there. It's the going uphill backwards. Oh, we made it. Nice Yeti. I respect the power of the Yeti. Yeah!
It was nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Oh, your Yeti merch. There is an on-ride photo. We got delayed there for a while. I'm not really sure what happened, but it ended up being great because we got just such a beautiful sunset view of the park and everything going on. So that was the first roller coaster I ever rode when I first came to Disney World, first day ever. And it's just one of my favorites, and probably my favorite, just because it was like, after I rode it that first time, this mom came up to me, and apparently I was sitting in front of her kids, and she says, and she asked me if that was my first time riding. I said, yeah. She said, I've never seen somebody so happy to be on a roller coaster, and it's true. So she had seen the photo I was in. So anyway, Everest passes the fat test. If you would like an adult beverage, there's the Thirsty River Bar there. If you're ever here at the right time, these guys get really loud. There's usually a few of them playing around here early morning. Time for a fat tested food review. I just went to the Yak Yeti quick service one. I've never eaten there before, but I really wanted some water mainly. Don't do the mistake I do of often being in the parks and forgetting to drink any water. And get it for free at the quick service restaurants. But anyway, I got the chicken fried rice because I'm about to go on the safari and I didn't want anything too heavy yet. Okay, here it is. It looks like brown rice to me. Smells good though. Alright, I'm going to try it by itself and then try it with some soy sauce. Oh yeah, that's tasty. That is very good. The chicken is very small, which I actually like in fried rice. Sometimes I think they give you that big chewy piece of chicken and it's fairly cheap chicken. I would prefer this small, hey duck, this small little thing of chicken in here. That's actually really good. Soy sauce. Nope, don't use the soy sauce. The soy sauce just takes all the flavor away and you just taste the soy sauce. So just eat it by itself. I think it's great. I would say Yak Yeti quick service was pretty good. Now this is part of Landry's, so I actually can get in really quick to their dining room, and I might try that soon. I want to try their sit-down dining. You have to pay $25 for the Landry service, but I think it's a great deal. We love Disney ducks. Fat testing Cali River Rapids here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So you may have noticed, yes, I am wearing a different outfit right now. They offer ponchos if you want to avoid getting soaked. It is currently 55 degrees and January 4th. This will be shutting down in 4 days for the winter refurbishment. Since I want to make sure this is a full walkthrough, I'm filming it now, apart from the other. This is a fantastic queue in my opinion. I love the decor and everything that goes into this. In order to be respectful of different religions and cultures, they actually just took the aesthetic of different temples to create this. So this is not based on any one thing, but kind of a culmination of the aesthetics of the region. And here we get our raft. I like this right here. Did you check this out? Here are all the different rafts. So you get on this moving wheel and walk over to your raft. And it does keep moving. So what you want to do is pull it all the way out to the end, and then I will buckle it down around here and then buckle it together. You see that? That's where I buckled it, and then I just sit down into it. I love this ride, but usually not when it's this cold out. Actually, it's not that cold out if you're in the sun. But I'm about to be cold.
I didn't get my arm and that's either just in my ear.
We made it back. I actually managed not to get that wet, but it was a fun ride. It's very short. I think I would love to see better theming and a longer ride redone on that, because a water ride is definitely needed here, but I think they could do more with it. It's just so simple. But ultimately, Kali River Rapids passes the fat test. Let's fat test the Maharaja Jungle Trek.
This is one of 2 walkthroughs to see the animals here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Hello. We enter the ruins.
So this special feather actually has a really good purpose for him. So it's something called an adaptation. Have you heard that word before?
Feathered Friends in Flight is currently closed in Asia, and so, but they are doing a modified show out here if you wanted to stand around and watch it, where they bring a few of the birds out. Time you see this, this show is probably back up. It's a fun show, talking about the different training of different birds and their aspects. She's always such a beauty. Make sure to get as many views as you can from all different angles. We're entering Harambe in Africa, a really English-speaking zone. I had the ribs at the Harambe market. They were fantastic. Time to fat test Kilimanjaro Safaris here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. I wonder where that number actually goes to. I always recommend coming to the safari first or last thing. It does shut down early, like today the park closed at 7 and you have to be in the line by 5:45. There's normally 2 sides open. Looks like there's just one right now. At the beginning or end of the day, as long as it's before the animals go in for the night, and I may have cut it too late, they are pretty active. Also, the best time is right after a rainstorm. It's fantastic. All the animals are super active. I got to come here after a hailstorm, and I'd never seen so much activity. Photography tips.
2 weeks. As we like to say here in Harambe, I hope everyone's excited as I am and everyone brought their camping gear. Now allow them to grab the vegetation off the brush. Now, differentiator between black rhinos and white rhinos is that black rhinos are much smaller, only weighing 3,000 pounds. Now, both greater kudu and bongos will have white stripes that run down their back. That'll help them blend into the vegetation as they move through the forest, meaning they can nest 20 to 500 pairs. Now, on the right-hand side is those Nile hippopotamus. The Nile hippo can weigh up to 5,500 pounds. Now, they are a very territorial animal and have one of the strongest bite forces in the animal kingdom. Every 8 minutes, so they don't need to wake up to get that fresh breath of air. And right-hand side's another viewing of those termite. Now, white rhinos get their name not from their coloring, but from their mouth. It comes from the Afrikaans language, vite meaning wide. Swahili word for cheetah is puma. Now, cheetahs are the fastest land animal on the planet, reaching speeds of about 60 miles per hour. They can reach that speed in about 3 seconds, but they can't sustain it for long, only for about a few hundred yards. Now, seeing those cheetahs means that we have entered predator territory. Ooh. Notice that the lioness is laying down right now. They can sleep for up to 18 hours a day, and I ain't lying. White behind glows in the dark, but that is actually false.
While we didn't get to see a ton of the animals, we did get a really good look at the hippos. I've never really seen them on land, and I've never really seen the rhinos that active either, so that was pretty awesome. A not so hidden Mickey, but Fichwa does mean hidden. Our hidden fellow here. Let's explore Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. Oh, it's the inside of a termite mound. Oh.
Look at some.
That's Rafiki's Planet Watch here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. To go up to Rafiki's Planet Watch, we have to take the train up.
Motivation shaped his legacy, from animation to conservation to the very adventures we offer here at Disney.
Area, they don't light up. No open food and drinks are allowed inside. And just wash your hands before you leave.
Aw. Hey, Charlotte. This is the one that Moana's pig is based off of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is Charlotte.
Awesome.
So if you notice how Mushu has his hair like
So it's like how, like when cats are nervous or like their hand or like they get the fluffy tail.
Yep. Yep. So a lot of times you gotta put
There's tons of hidden Mickeys if you want to spend some time searching for them, but there's a lot.
For the very journey that led us here. And remember, preserving the magic of nature begins with you.
Ivory poachers beware. Festival of the Lion King here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So sorry, but I don't know what happened. There was no sound when I went to edit this, but it is my favorite show on property, so I hope you get to go see it. Time to pet test Navi River Journey here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. 80-minute wait. As you can see, it's one long bench seat. You have to be able to step down into it. There are no restraints, but there is not a lot of leg room.
Maewa.
And it's time for our final fat test. Time to fat test Avatar, Flight of Passage here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Now this is the ride that the most people have the most trouble with. So we will see, will I fit today? This is one of only a couple of rides that have a test seat out front. The other one was Everest. So now we have to wait and get some help to see if we're gonna be able to work in this. There are two things. This is gonna come up over the back here, and it also has to come up over your feet here. Not your feet, but your ankle. And it also has to come up over your legs down here. And it has to be in the green area. They have to unlock it.
Alright, you're gonna have a seat like you would on a bike.
Okay, I'm actually gonna take my shoes off to give myself a little bit more opportunity. Let's see.
Sit on it like you would a bike, slide all the way forward, chest against the chest pad, feet flat on the floor, inside your feet all the way forward, right on the cusp of the green and the yellow.
Yep.
So I would recommend going into check. I can't guarantee any certain results.
All right, so I'm right on. So as
literally right on.
So I'm right there as always. I am always right there. I have fluctuated like 40 pounds, and I'm always right there.
Well, like I said, this one is like different than how inside it is, because inside they're separate. The legs come up and the back comes up separate.
Yes.
So like, let's say it's your legs that it's the same every time. If your legs only come to this point, then that's only going to go to that point.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much. Even the lightning lane is really far out, so this could take a while. It's 120 minutes. It was just 150 minutes. Do not do the standby lane unless you were sure you were going to fit. It is a miserable thing to wait in and then not have to do it. Make sure to buy a lightning lane for this ride unless you are certain about fitting. There are stairs, just so you know. I'm number 1.
Please enter all the way into the room.
So move a little if you can't. There you go. Before we send you to the link chamber, let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi, flying on the back of an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee.
We have those there. Now, we're gonna go all the way up.
All right, travelers, as you sit down, make sure you're sliding all the way forward until you reach that chest pad all the way forward. And bring your feet all the way forward and flat on the ground as well.
I've sucked my gut as much in as I can. Here are the glasses, by the way.
Yeah.
Feels really good in here. We can do it.
I unfortunately can't.
No, not today.
No, today I can't get all those lights to come on.
It's okay.
So I'm going to undo restraint.
Yep.
And then
You're good. It happens. The very long walk of shame. So clearly Avatar Flight of Passage failed the fat test, but let me give you some tips and advice on how to make it easier, because I have fit on it once before. At my weight, I'm always just on the edge of fitting. So soon I'll be able to fit more easily, but where I'm at now, and if you're about my size, you might be in the same situation. So first off, I would come here first thing in the morning. I do it before you eat, have breakfast over at Satuli Canteen afterwards. I don't know why I said canteen. That's weird. But this will also make sure that your legs are not as swollen as you've been walking throughout the day. And then you can also go and, as you saw me do, take off your shoes. That's going to give you a little bit more opportunity to fit. If you so wear shoes that are comfortable and probably can slip off. That's why I like Crocs. But hopefully you'll be able to fit on it. But for today, it failed the fat test. Not tomorrow, though. The other good news is that is the only ride in all of Disney World that I absolutely cannot ride. It's not the only one I recommend not riding necessarily, but it is the only one I absolutely cannot fit on at all sometimes. So make sure to check out my other guides to see what I recommend and what I don't recommend. But thanks so much. And shout out to the Patreons for helping make all of this happen. If you'd like to support the channel, go check out below.